It worked. Sometimes I always wonder if it's going to work or not. Like, that's the serious truth. So, good morning. We'll wait a couple minutes for all the announcements to go out to tell people that we are live. So, I will be here by myself for about 1 or 2 or 3 minutes. You never know. Although 3 people have already jumped on, so it's just a matter of time of that information getting out there. Who's going to be the first? Oh, Janet, you were the first one to post in the chat. Good morning. Hi, Stephanie in Iowa. Good morning. Hang on, let me move this over just a little bit. Hi, Beverly. Hello. Let's see. Who else is going to be in the chat? Oh, there we go. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Gloria. Good morning. Hi, Carlon. Whoa, my computer's doing some weird stuff. Hi, Melissa. Hi. Oh, 2 Melissas in a row. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Trina in North Dakota. Good morning. Hi, Bear Blue in Missouri. Hello. Let's see. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Okie Karen. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Susan. Susan says she loves the haircut. I'm actually getting used to it, you guys. I'm finally starting to like it. So thank you. Thank you. Hi, Marianne. It took me about 2 weeks to get used to it, but now I do like it. Hi, Chris. Good morning. Hi, Teresa in New York. Hi, Carrie in Pennsylvania. Carrie, you had sent Faylene an email about a place to go for dinner. It was an Italian restaurant, Limoncello's, I think. And they're closed on Monday, so we couldn't go, but we're planning on going next time. And what's funny is everybody we talked to, when we said, where should we go for dinner? Everyone said that place, like everyone that lives local. It was so funny. Hi, Sylvie. Hi, Diane. Hi, Chris. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Anne. Hi, Brenda. Sylvie says she likes the haircut. Thank you. So yeah, I am getting used to it. I'm trying to get it to like curl under a little tiny bit, just so it like kind of behaves itself. I don't know what's happening back here. I ignore the back because I don't have time for the back. But, and then, yes, Olivia, I will be on HSN in August. So then I just kind of do whatever it wants to do. I don't know. Oh, Trina said her daughter's getting induced tonight. Yay, 37 weeks. 37 is good. 37 is good. Yay, how exciting, Trina. That's exciting. Let's see. This week, just a heads up, Thursday on Crafting Corner, it will be a live club release. Yay. And Eli says, I can see a little curl. Yeah. I try to like with my straightener, I try to like curl it just a little bit under. So I don't know. Even when I just do that, it kind of does it. I don't know. Whatevs. Hi, Cindy in South Carolina. Hi, Karen in Michigan. Hi, Jan in Maryland. Let's see. I'm trying to see if they're, my parents are in Montana. They are visiting my aunt and some cousins there. Hi, upstairs hobby room. 40th anniversary yesterday. Yay. Hi, Sherry in northern Utah. Hi, Janet in Arizona. Margaret's still waiting for her July. Oh, okay. Like 2 more days, Margaret, and you contact Faylene. She'll send you out a new one. Hi, Olivia. Thank you, upstairs hobby room. Thank you. She says she likes my hair too. Beverly says she grew up in Ellicott City. Okay, so my parents are in Montana on a lake, and you know what? I should show you the picture. So they're staying at my mom's cousin's. My mom's cousin has a lake house, I guess. But so it's like totally cute. I just have to show you because it's so cute. And it's so cute that my parents are up there. So this is the cabin that my cousins purchased on the lake. It's on Flathead Lake. It's like the biggest lake. And then look at the view. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that so pretty? So I'm like, I'm thinking maybe I need to go up next year. I don't know, but it looks beautiful. So that's where my parents are. So it's kind of weird not to have my parents around. Do we have an auto ship from HSN in August? Olivia, no. So, wait. Do you mean one that I'm taking new on the air, or do you mean the border one? The border one, I do believe, is in August. The one that I already took on the air that you can no longer purchase. That, yes, I believe there is one in August. Hi, Nancy. Sewing something for me right now. What? Oh, my goodness. Girl, you're crazy. I was just talking about you yesterday to my mom about how the oven mitts I was using. No, Saturday. The oven mitts I was using, you made for us. Yeah, they are. I think they just got there yesterday. So, hi, Janelle. Thank you. So they're just getting settled in, but they're going to be there for a week. And I always feel discombobulated when my parents aren't around, even though they're still like half an hour away when they're at home. I still feel like just like discombobulated. So, yeah. Let's see. Any fall or Halloween coming? Lots. Lots. I don't know what it is, you guys, but I am falling more in love with Halloween lately. And so there are a lot of, well, I don't want to say Halloween. I want to say Halloween fall because all you have to do is not put the faces on the jack-o'-lanterns and boom, now it's fall, right? So I'm not a spooky Halloween person. Never, ever, ever have I been. When I was 3 years old, I was dressed as a little clown. We have a picture, and this man opened when I was trick-or-treating in Foster City where we used to live. The guy opened the door and he was like dressed as a monster or something, I don't remember, and he scared me, and I was only 3. And yeah, so I'm still scared, but I like cute stuff. I like cute Halloween. Oh, Chris wants me to remind you, please like and share the video. Gloria, good question. Who's watching Lemon? My dad, so I told you guys my dad retired, right? From the government. My dad retired like 2 months ago. And one of his coworkers house sits, and she will stay at my parents' house in the guest bedroom and take care of the 2 cats and Lemon. And Lemon loves her because I don't know how this is possible. She gives Lemon more treats than my dad. I don't know how that's possible, but it is because Lemon loves her. And so it's much better for Lemon for her to stay in her environment. So yeah. And yeah, so all of the items that I'm talking about, except one is really Halloween, but all of the other items are all fall. And you can turn them into Halloween if you want, but they're all fall. Is Christmas coming in September? It is. Okay, here. You guys are the perfect people for me to ask. Perfect people for me to ask. Yes, our club sets and our card kit will be Christmas themed in September, right? But we also designed remember like the birthday vibes one we just did with a color? We also designed a Christmas one like that. Now, of course, everything goes together, but it's not completely married to the September club set. Is October 18th too late for Christmas? That's my question to you. Is October 18th too late for Christmas? You're already going to get some stuff in September, so you can start your cards. But October 18th, because this kit is really awesome, and I really want to get it to you this year. So is October 18th too late? And it comes with a new color. Everybody's saying, no, it's not too late. Oh, one person said yes. Okay, Linda says no. Tanya says no. Kellyanne says yes. Sooner is better. I know, Andy. I can't get it on the schedule. I cannot get it on the schedule. Now, would you be okay if it came out October 18th and then you just saved it for next year? I don't know. Beverly says she does Christmas all year long. Okay, because Glenn says Christmas comes every year. I know. It's either I release it October 18th, because we're having a store day that day, by the way. We're having a big store day event that day. And we would release it there and on our website at the same time on our website at the same time. So I'm just like, yeah, so I'm getting like 60%. No, it's not too late. And 40%. Yeah, it might be too late. So yeah, I haven't officially decided. It's just that I don't want to wait till next year because it's like, it's good. It's good. It's really, really good. It's really good. Karen says, if you release it, we will buy it. Oh, Ruth Debbie says she's going to be at the store date so I can get it. Yes. October 18th, we're going to do another store day, just kind of like the last one. Not like the big anniversary one, but just like the last one. Chris says, please don't wait till next year. I know. See, that's the problem. I do not want to wait till next year. And October 18th is like the perfect time to do it. Anne says, I never use this year's Christmas releases in the current year. I use them in later years. Anne, that is actually really smart. I like that idea. Just use them in future. And Stephanie, it's not a card kit. What it is it's like what we did for the Glacier Blue color, where it came with paper pads, embellishments, which I hope you guys love as much as I did. In the Birthday Vibes Glacier kit, we had a lot of piece like sentiments that you could easily die cut with any circle. And I hope you guys like those as much as I did. Let's see. Stephanie, love your new cup. Oh, thank you, Gloria. Yes, Debbie bought me this. Yes, I'm using my new cup a lot. I even took a cute selfie with it that I'm going to post because I'm a dork. But look, it has my chapstick. Actually, I'm using Burt's Bees right now, but it has my chapstick in there. And let me tell you, and the cool thing about this, you guys, is I can hold it like this. Kellyanne says she just booked a trip to see her mom in California, October 3rd. Oh, switch it, Kellyanne, switch it. Paula says, I love your kit, so I would definitely buy. Thank you. Oh, Debbie's not going to be able to make it. No. Karen says, I love the new Glacier kit, but I miss the folded as part of the kit. I know. I know. We changed it up a little bit on these. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. I have a couple things I want to show you. I know Ruth Debbie's here. Is Shirley here? So hang on. Let me do Shirley's first. So Shirley every month does card kit samples from the card kit. So this is from the May 2025. And she always makes a mini version and a big version, which I always love. And she always sends me one, which I just love so much. So thank you, Shirley. I love that. There we go. Anne says, I do that because everyone uses this right away and I don't want to use the same thing as everyone else. Chris said she bought 2 kits because she loved it so much. Oh, thank you, love. I appreciate that. Actually, yeah, it is. The Glacier kit's even sold out. Jan says she put together 10 cards using the Birthday Vibes kit. Yay! That's awesome. And hi, Bonnie. Also, the Happy B-Day fold it that came out last month is like perfect for that too, because you could like, yeah, totally right. But thank you, Shirley. And I love the letter. I got it. I got your letter. Then I feel really bad because I don't remember if I showed this one. It's still on my desk. I think I've shown this one 2 times already. But Terry Cedar Chuck made me this one, and I don't know if I showed it. So I feel bad. So there it is, just in case I didn't. And then Ruth Debbie's in trouble. You guys, do not send me stuff. I love it. Don't get me wrong. But you guys don't need to send me stuff. You guys are so sweet. Oh, Kathy Hunt's making school buses right now. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Hi, Quilty. So Ruth Debbie made me this cute little card. Look how cute. Sending you oceans of joy and waves of laughter. Oh, wow. I must be special. She gave me one of her epoxy. Oh, I love those. And she said she ordered this. What'd she say? She ordered this t-shirt a long time ago and they sent her 2 for the price of 1. But then so they sent you 2 because I got 2. Okay, so she sent me 2. So I'm like madly, deeply in love. So look at this. And oh, it's dark in here. There you go. Choose joy. Isn't that gorgeous? And it is like the perfect pink. It is the perfect pink. Then she sent me this one too. Oh, wait, does this one have it? Oh, this one's different. Okay. This one says joy. Joy. And this one has a cross on the back, on the shoulder. I just love that. So Ruth Debbie, thank you so much. I'm like, oh my gosh, these are like, and they're so soft too. So they screwed up on her order, so she got 2. Well, yay, bonus. I love it. But thank you so much. They're so pretty. I love that. I love that wreath. It gives me ideas. See, this is how you get ideas. I'm like, oh, I could do something similar but totally different, right? That's how you think, right? That's how. And then even this one is different, similar but different, right? Isn't that pretty? Actually, I just saw. Okay, yeah. Okay, sorry. I'm like, my brain is thinking too fast. Oh, early birthday. Well, thank you, Ruth Debbie. Oh, so Kenny is taking me for my birthday because my birthday month is coming up, and I have my t-shirt ready to wear that says it's my birthday month. Kellyanne, did you give me that? I tried to remember you guys. You know what? In fact, right now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write on this one. Ruth Debbie gave it to me because otherwise I'll forget. And then I feel so bad when I don't remember. Oh, this one has a dark tag. I don't know if that'll show up. Mary Ann says she's working on folded cards to sell at her church festival as a fundraiser. Love it. Love it. Love it. And Mary Ann, make sure you put on the back, call or text to order more. Because that's what Ruth Debbie does. And she gets a lot of customers that way. What was I talking about? Oh, so Kenny is taking me on a little weekend trip this weekend. Now, just so you know, Bye, Bonnie. She has to go. Just so you know, we don't like ever do things like this. But there's a Christian concert in San Diego. Don't ask me who, because I don't know. But Kenny said, oh, they sing this song, and it was on the radio. I'm like, oh, I love this song. So I don't remember who it is. It's not Toby Mac, and it's not Crowder, but it's going to be someone good because I know their songs. So that's all that matters. We can't go to Toby Mac for a while because whenever his songs come on the radio, I start doing the dance moves from his concerts because I've been to too many. I don't know, Anne. I don't do music normally. See, my brain can't do music really. Like, I don't know. More scripture stamps. Yeah, we need more scripture stamps. So we are going to San Diego, and we're going to stay in a hotel. And we're going to stay 2 nights. I can't believe it. I'm like, wow. And he's like, yeah. And we're going to go to Texas Roadhouse for dinner because Texas Roadhouse is one of my favorites in the whole wide world. But we don't have one anywhere near us, which is very depressing. There is not one in Orange County. So I am very excited about that. Ruth Debbie, Sherry needs a link to your YouTube. She can't find it. Ruth Debbie, drop your YouTube in here, and I'm gonna put it on there again so she can find it because she wants to start making money doing cards. Kellyanne says, how far are you from LAX? Can I Uber? To our store? It'd be too expensive. It would be expensive. It'd be expensive. Laguna Hills, LAX, kind of far. Probably about, with no traffic, hour and a half, is my guess. Hour and a half, maybe. But you know what, Kellyanne? If you are coming, if you really think you're gonna like do something like that, I promise you there is a club member that would be willing to meet you somewhere to drive you all the way. Not all the way, but like maybe you meet them halfway and they can drive you the rest of the way. Okay, hang on. I'm putting it. Okay, there is Ruth Debbie's. Everybody write it down because I want you all to start making money using our product, selling cards. Okay, I'm telling you, you guys, you have to start making money doing this. You have to. We're all in this together. I hate that saying, but we are. And it is the best way for you to be able to buy whatever you want at Stamps of Life and make some extra money. Now, Ruth Debbie's getting a little out of control because she said one time she made $2,000 in one day or one weekend. That is insanely awesome. But she gets to make cards all day long and she makes money doing it, which is like, I want you guys to do that. Even if you only make $125 a month, that pays for like all your clubs, right? I mean, I'm serious. Elizabeth Walker says, yeah, Long Beach Airport or Orange County would be ideal. Yeah, if you can. The funny thing, Kellyanne, is that Stephanie, hang on. Let me look it up. Kellyanne, the funny thing is when I fly to Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, where you are, sorry, I'm trying to do 2 things at once. I fly out of LAX to get there. And then on my way home, I fly into Santa Ana, which is Orange County, John Wayne, has like 50 names. And it's cheaper for me to fly home to John Wayne Airport than it is to fly back to LAX, which makes no sense. But it was like $200 cheaper. What? I just tracked 3 pallets of stuff that I'm pretty sure, hang on, is magnets. What? And they are saying they delivered them 30 minutes ago. Oh my gosh, I'm getting my order in. Okay, but it's not on the website yet. So keep in mind. So 3 pallets, you know how big pallets are, right? 3 pallets were just delivered to Utah. I'm told there are magnets on that. They were delivered at 11:18 this morning. Now, Utah, our contract with Utah is they have 24 hours to get that onto the website. But that means by this time tomorrow, they will be on the website. If you have not, go click notify me to make sure you are ready with that. Just so you know. Wait, Anne says, Stephanie, hang on. And if you're going to Summer Worship Nights to see Brandon Lake and Phil Wickham and Josiah Queen, and I think that's who it is, because it was all these whole bunch of names and I couldn't keep. Ken like told me all of them and I couldn't remember them all. Phil Wickham, I think that's him. Oh, are you going to be there, Anne? Oh, she'd be coming from San Francisco. Then I would need to go home to Philadelphia after the store day. Oh, yeah. So I would check a couple different. I mean, ideally, John Wayne is like the cheapest, and then it would only be. Oh, Anne, I'm sorry you're not going. Charlene, thank you. She says my hair is so cute, and mid-October is not too late for Christmas. I look like a teenager. Oh wow. Charlene's my new best friend. Thank you. Chris says she gets a $50 gift card for Texas Roadhouse from Fetch. What's Fetch? I don't even know what that. I never even heard of that. Kellyanne says she's coming from San Francisco. Yeah, you would probably. I mean, if you're going to go home, and Gail's not on here. I don't know where Gail is, but yeah. So let's like figure it out. She's going to do some research. Good. I would love that. I would love that. 5x7. It is October 18th is a Saturday. That's why I'm giving you a lot of notice. October 18th is a Saturday. It's going to be a store day. Anne's in Wisconsin. So let me just tell you, what was I going to say? You guys, the ADHD, I think it's getting worse. October 18th is the store day. I don't know. I thought that wasn't what I was going to say. Magnets, 5x7. I don't know. All I know is in that shipment of 3. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not 3 pallets. It's 2 pallets. Okay, 2 pallets. It's only 2 pallets. But it says 3 pieces. That's scary. Why does it say 3 pieces but 2 pallets? But do you guys want to know how much the 2 pallets weighed? 8,312 pounds. That is heavy. 8,312 pounds of magnets. So yes, there are other sizes involved. This is exciting. But first things first, the goal is to get the magnets on the regular size magnets on the website. That is the first thing. And I'm stunned that, oh gosh, good stuff is, yeah, Sharon says definitely magnets. Yes. So yeah, I just tracked them for kicks and they arrived at 10:18 my time. So that was like 40 minutes ago. Yes, new magnet sizes are coming. Yeah, this is crazy. I'm trying to understand what they delivered, but I don't know. It says 3 pieces, but 2 pallets. I don't know. 8,000 pounds. That's all. 8,300 pounds of magnets. I do not even want to know how much shipping cost on that. It's a good thing I don't look at numbers. Oh, yeah. And yeah, so we're going to have to do like a special release type thing because there's a lot of stuff coming, guys. And I didn't want to really say much about it yet because I was waiting for this shipment. There's also still one more shipment that is, hang on, she said the other shipment for the other items, it just arrived to LA Port. She thinks it will be delivered this Friday or early next week. So more other things are coming. So this is very exciting. I'm very excited. Yeah, so lots happening. Let's see. I got to watch the time. Okay, you guys. So I don't know. Did I ever tell you I was officially diagnosed with ADHD? like I saw a psychiatrist, and which there's a lot on the table on that one. But I was like tested or whatever, and I have an official diagnosis of ADHD. I knew I had it for a long time, but the best part about having ADHD, there are good things, is not only does it seem scatterbrained, but I can like really, really focus on things for a while and ignore other things for a long time. But also at the same time, like I go to do something, but then I realize I need to do that first. But then, oh yeah, I have to do that. Well, then I need to go to that bank to get that credit card number to do that and do that. And didn't do the first thing I was supposed to do. So yeah, totally great. Jan says she likes the hair. Hyper focus. Thank you, Ann. Yeah, it's nuts. But it's good that I own a company, because if I tried to work for someone, I would probably drive them crazy, because I don't. That's why I have Dina. Dina like keeps me more focused. Dina's like, Stephanie, you need to do this. And I'm like, oh, okay. How many lists do you think I have? I probably have 6 lists on my desk right now of things I need to do for different things. And no matter how many lists I promise I'm going to make, it doesn't translate into always getting done. Yeah, it's nuts. But if there's ever an emergency, I am really good in emergencies. I can take charge and take control and get anything done I need to get done. But I don't even know why I was talking about that. Don't remember. So anyway, Debbie Ann, she says, that sounds like me. Maybe I should get tested. Okay, so whatever happened to dual? Oh, Sharon wants to know whatever happened with the dual sided dies that I was working on with Crafter's Companion. Crafter's Companion, yeah, that didn't end up working out. They have actually a patent on the double-sided dies, so I can't do them. Sherry says lists have never worked for me. Yeah, very get distracted. So yeah, I was diagnosed. She offered me medication. I said no, I'm already on enough for my anxiety and depression. But part of the anxiety is from the ADHD, which is true. But I'm not, Sharon, you're so cute. I'm not, oh, Ruth Debbie says the voice in my head tell me it's best I don't get tested. Right. Yeah. So Ruth Debbie, that is kind of like what got it started. Because Katie and I, my daughter and I, were talking one time, and I said, like, don't you ever have a situation where you're talking to someone and you're realizing, oh, wow, I need to go get more drink because this is almost out. And oh, no, I didn't fill in that spreadsheet that's over there. And that shelf that's over there is really, really messy. And I really need to start cleaning it up. But you know what? I need to answer those emails first. And I have these 2 t-shirts on my lap and I need to make sure they get hung up. So I start to wear them while you're having a conversation with someone. And Katie's like, what are you even talking about? And I go, well, don't you have all that extra stuff happening in your brain while you're like talking or doing something? She goes, no, normal people don't have that. I said, well, do you have voices talking to you? Not people in your brain, but just you hear voices that tell you, oh, Stephanie, don't forget to do this, and you need to do this, and you need to do this, and don't forget about doing that. And she's like, no. She goes, I think of stuff, but I don't, not like that. Whoops. Huh. And so she's like, you should get tested. So I did get tested, but you know what? I'm not broken. So I'm not going to add medication to it. I'm not interested in like getting anything, like, I don't think I'm broken. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It is what it is. Have I seen the twins? Yes, I see the twins pretty much 4 times a week. We have them. We did VBS last week, but yeah, we see the twins a lot. Yeah, and the baby. Kellyanne says I have that in my head every day. I have medical PTSD and brain fog from all of my medical issues. Yeah. Lugene, yes, a new color would be coming on October 18th. Yes. Yes. So you know what? A lot of you are very creative too, and ADHD people are very creative on in general. So I bet you a lot of you probably have some form of something, which, you know what? It doesn't mean we're broken. It doesn't mean anything's wrong with me. It just means my brain is wired differently. And that's why sometimes I get easily distracted, or yeah, just things like that. And then the funny thing is beautifully created, Debbie said. Thank you. Deborah says my best friend has that, but I'm used to it. Sometimes it's hard to follow, but not always. Yeah, true. Now, the funny thing is I was talking to the psychiatrist and I said, you know what? It's really frustrating when I'm praying because I'll start praying and then I lose track and then I'm starting to think about something else and I forget that I'm praying. Seriously. And she's like, oh, you pray ADHD style. I'm like, oh, it's a thing. And so I told Kenny what she said. And Kenny, you know what Kenny said to me? He goes, you just need to focus. Now, he's lucky he was not within arm's distance because I probably would have slugged him. Not really, but as a joke, because that's yeah, born that way. God doesn't make junk. Thank you, my love. Yeah, I'm like, it has nothing to do with focusing. No. My brain cannot focus like that. And organization, whew, I remember when I was in when I started middle school, well, they called it junior high back then, but you had all these classes and you were supposed to keep each one organized. And in high school, I could not understand how people could keep it all organized. My brain would explode trying to keep things like that organized. So yeah, just a little note. Marianne says Jesus understands. Right. When I'm praying, Jesus understands that I'm a cuckoo head inside. He made me, he knows. Joel says you do best every second you can, and that's enough. Yes, exactly. Right. Yeah, I'm not broken. I just think differently. But at the same time, it built a company, right? So the AD, I would never want to tap it down at all with medication. In my case, now I'm not saying anything negative about medication. You know, I'm on antidepressants, right? I'm all for medication when you feel it, when a person and a doctor feel it's needed. Totally agree. But in this case, for this, I feel like it built a company because my creativity built it and has nurtured it and has fed the company, right? So that's how I am. Quilty says, when I do that, when I'm praying, I say out loud, Cheryl, be quiet. Then I go back to praying. I'll try that. I won't say Cheryl, be quiet. I'll say Stephanie, be quiet. How's that? Mrs. Whitlock says, that explains my prayers. Yeah. So just a thought. And you know what? Nothing's wrong with me. I mean, I am what I am, but it also explains to Ken, like another thing with ADHD is I take rejection really, really bad. Really, really bad. And it's not healthy. So like, for example, like one time I asked Kenny, hey, Kenny, do you want to go for a walk? He's like, no, not right now, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. And I got in the shower and I'm like, oh my gosh, my husband's going to divorce me. He doesn't love me anymore. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Well, you know what? Let's see. Well, maybe I could move in with one of the kids. And yeah, I don't know if I'd want to move in with Kirsten because she has 3 kids and that's kind of a lot. But would I really want to move in with Katie because she has 2 cats and that's really a lot. So which one would I live with? Because I don't know, because my husband's going to leave me. And I get out of the shower and he goes, Stephanie, when I said I didn't want to go for a walk, I just meant right now, but I could go in an hour. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I learned about how ADHD people deal with rejection. And I'm like, let me tell you what just happened. And I explained it to him. And he's like, why would you go to that direction? Why would you go so far the wrong way? And I'm like, it's the ADHD. I know it's not like normal. I know, but that's how I think. Just like I always think if I stay on the first floor of a hotel, I'm going to get killed. Just know what's going to happen. He goes, you always go to the immediate worst. And that's like an ADHD thing. So, I mean, it is. It's just, that's just how it works. So what's another thing that's ADHD? I thought of something else and I forgot it already. See, that happens too. It's the reject. I always feel like I'm drowning. I always feel like I can't catch my breath. Not literally, but like I always feel like I'm drowning in everything. Like I used to say that all the time. I feel like I'm drowning. I just feel like I'm drowning. I can't catch up. I just can't get ahead of everything. And then yeah, Dawn, it is. I'm trying to, yeah. The mind just spins. It does. Chris says, I have fibromyalgia and have problems with rejection and being excluded from things. Yes, absolutely. And we need to remember, if that's how you feel in those situations, you need to remember that was not a real rejection. It was just a situational rejection, like not going for a walk. That was a situational. It was not a rejection against me, even though I took it that way, right? I know it's kind of crazy. But also feeling like I'm drowning. I always feel like I'm drowning. And so now, though, I've taught myself, Stephanie, that's ADHD telling you you're drowning. You're not really drowning in work. You're not really drowning in the situation. And I don't mean really, I mean like metaphorically or whatever. But like that's ADHD talking. That's not reality. And then once I remind myself that, then I go, oh, okay, I'm not really drowning in work. I just have a lot of work to do, but it's okay. So yeah, I mean, just kind of some weird stuff, huh? But hi, Holly. Hello. Dawn said she prayed like that this morning. Carmen says, and menopause hasn't helped with focusing. That is true. And I think that's why more women in their 50s and up are getting diagnosed with ADHD, is because of that. Now, if you are on Instagram, I'll be honest with you, what got me started down this road was I started talking about ADHD. And of course, your phones listen no matter what. And so on Instagram, they started showing me accounts about ADHD. Well, you have ADHD if this happens. And one time this guy did something where there was like 13 different things. Like, do these things happen to you? And he pulled the sticky note off the rope or whatever it was. And he's like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Whoa, Nelly. And like all except like two were me. And I'm like, how does he know so much about me? So another weird thing about ADHD people, we don't like big spoons. I only use little spoons. I don't like spoons really, but I'll use a spoon, but I'll look for the smallest spoon in the drawer. And it's usually one of the kids' spoons. And that's what spoon I'll use. Do any of you have that spoon thing? That's weird. Not everybody that has ADHD is going to have all the same traits. But when somebody posted on Instagram that some people with ADHD don't like big spoons, that was creepy. Because that means they're in my brain. Really, literally, seriously. Like, that's nuts. Carmen says she doesn't use big spoons either. See, it's a thing. Oh my gosh. Oh, Stephanie's going to get her October kit today. Her glacier color. Sylvie says she has the same thing with spoons and forks. You guys, this is so funny. It's just how God made us. It's no big deal, right? But it's just like there's people like us. I don't know. It's funny. Joel says the same thing about spoons, and it's not something you'd ever talk to anybody about, right? Because you'd never think that that's like a thing that other people have. It's just you think that's how you are. But yeah, I will look for the babyest spoons, like the little plastic spoons the baby used to use. Seriously. Tinker Jen has a specific spoon and fork. See? Kellyanne has a specific coffee cup. Okay, another thing is on foods, you go nuts for one food for a long time. Like bacon, I would eat bacon. For years, I ate bacon every morning for breakfast, 3.5 pieces. And then boom, stopped cold turkey. But now I'm starting to get back on it. I know, it's crazy. I know, it's crazy. Okay, Karen. Yep. I love it. Okay, you guys are awesome. I know we're all in this together. It's all good, right? And those of you that don't have any of these weird things, you're like going, whoa, she's nuts. No, it's just the way God made me. Okay, you guys, I have another conference call. So I don't know what the deal is. I call this a conference call, but it's not. But I don't know what the deal is, but I have so many conference calls this week. I'm like, how did this happen? And how do I get out of it? But my friends, okay, Karen says her food can't touch either. I don't have that one. Yes, we all have quirks. Okay, my loves, I love you so much. Thursday night, Crafting Corner, we're going to do a live release of the club set. So make sure you tune in for that. Have a great week. Make sure, Sharon says, if we were all the same, the world would be so dull. It takes all kinds to make it great. Isn't that awesome? I love that. Jan says I have mild ADD. Crafting helps me burn off the extra energy. I love that. Love that. Crafting is the best. It's the best for the mind, body, and soul, right? Okay, you guys, I love you all so much. Have a great day, and I will see you Thursday for another episode of Stephanie's Crafting Corner, where we get together live every Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and I make something, but this time it's going to be a little twist because it's going to be a live club release as well. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.